video, consider checking him out. His channel link will be in the description. Hours is a measurement of time, but it's also a Roblox game, but you didn't see that one coming. Let's be real here, Roblox isn't the best, but goddammit, I want to show you one of my favorites. Introducing Hours, a roguelike that is jam-packed with lore, content, and no price tag to be found. Don't mind that one. Unlike its other competitors, such as Superpower Training Simulator and Superpower Fighting Simulator, yes, they're different games with different developers. Ours isn't designed as a cash grab, it's designed to piss you off. The game is separated into 4 different difficulties, but because we're real men, we're going to be talking about seconds, the hardest one. Also, no, I don't have the DLCs, so I'm not talking about the DLC. Go away. The game is class-based, so every host is different. Your host will always have 4 different attacks. Maybe it's a shield, maybe it's a dash, maybe it's an umbrella laser. God damn, that sounds cool. No matter what it is, it's always integral to your kit, and trust me, you'll need it, because you'll want and need every advantage you can get in this game. You also get a tempo, which is basically your JoJo reference machine. You can stop time longer, speed up time longer, kill yourself, create a paradoxical circumstance, which is basically undermined by, hey, I deal more damage now. Enemies can kill you in 3 seconds if you're unprepared. You always need to be on your toes, and that's what makes this game so fun. Once you get past this level, you get this rush of adrenaline that you can feel in no other game, probably. I don't play sports, I don't have the energy. This game is fucking hard. You're gonna die again and again and again and again. It never felt cheesy either, it just felt like I messed up in some way. It didn't always feel fair, but you're dealing 200 damage every 20 seconds as soon as the enemy even dares to stop sending out hitboxes, so I guess it's fair that you just die sometimes? Okay, where is he? Oh shit, wait, it's the invis guy. Why is he right behind me? 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 I'm gonna hit him. I'm just gonna hit him. Alright, we got, Huh. There are 15 hosts in this game, 8 of which are cool beans and 7 of which are mixed. Just so you guys know, I won't be covering Drifter, Buffoon, Dreamer, and Subject because I don't have those, I don't have the DLC, and I haven't beat Seconds yet. So, yeah, I'm sorry. First we have Invader, this alien that has completely lost his identity but seeks to trek through other worlds to surpass them. His lore is pretty goddamn cool, so too bad he's annoyingly mediocre. His kit is built for rushing down the enemy, but because of how cautious you have to be in Seconds, it's just not very easy. His passive basically incentivizes you to keep on swinging, and that's just what gets you killed. I rate Invader and Arson Agni out of a sidearm stubs. Prophet is our second host, a king that has seen his past and future and can do nothing to stop it. All he can do is do what he was meant to do until he dies and sinks away into the abyss. He can be really slow, but has the momentary mobility and survivability to be viable. He has a lot of firepower in his hands, but I don't think I've played the game enough to not die. Oh god. Witness is a broken wrecker who isn't able to achieve his only purpose. When his mind completely fried, he has no choice but to see and fail to witness. Witness is just really fun. His entire gimmick is that using abilities let you use more abilities. If you can get extra abilities before a level, do it. If you want to play Witness, do it. If you want to quit the game, don't. But if you want to play Witness, do it. Artisan is a robot that created itself and has essentially just been vibing the entire time. It doesn't really have a tragic backstory, it's just chilling. Artisan is a very novel host. At first it's really cool because you have a parry, a turret, and... Oh, sorry, give me a second. Bah. Bah. Alright, let me do it again. Alright, sorry, let me do it again. Bah. Ooh, bah. Bah. Fuck. Nut. However, over time, you kind of realize that Artisan is kind of difficult. He's one of the only hosts that can actually fight fair, but to do that, you have to be able to read enemy patterns and understand when you can place turrets or parry, and that's just too much for my dick-sized brain. Vestige is a former member of the Guilty, but was exiled from that guild, leading to his desensitization. He now roams the world ready to ambush those who do not prepare. Vestige is a zoner at heart, using his gun as a primary tool. Your gameplay consists of running and shooting and nothing more. You occasionally do a cool backflip or run your face across someone's face, but that's the extent of happiness that you get. Visitor is so clueless yet so essential to the universe that it's almost a paradox. Saying anything more about him would be speculation, and it's not like anyone's making any strides to make any theories on it. He's fun to play, but he's not very diverse in playstyle. Look at how long this umbrella laser takes to finish. That's 3 seconds, by the way. Now look at this laser with a tempo called Rush. He's so strong with Rush that it almost feels unreasonable to use anything else. He's a zoner of like Prestige, but much slower. To counteract this, he's much more capable in slowing down and escaping the opponent. I don't know how to close this out, so now you get to watch me suffer. Fuck. This is a pain in the ass. Oh no, I didn't even hit it! I don't want to hit it! Nope. Cool, you did it. I did the thing. Fuck, I whiffed. Hi, how are you? Hi. Oh, alright. that was terrible. Holy shit. Parting fights with his counterpart and romantic partner, Easy Lover. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. Despite the fact that many will no longer hear or recognize their names, they will continue to seek out what the two of them have lost. Ironically enough, as a hopeless romantic, I didn't know about any of this lore, and Parting is one of my favorite hosts to play as. You get to deal heavy damage every time you have access to Star using his combo mechanic, which drastically increases his damage output whenever you hit without being hit. I find him to be incredibly consistent, and also just fun to use. Unfortunately, Dual Sword Man, Serial Killer Engineer, Vehicular Manslaughter, and Whoosh Clang Swish 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 Woof Chick Blam 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 basically have zero lore, which sucks, but it makes sense considering they're based off of enemies in the game. Equinox is similar to Invader in two ways. They're both melee based and they're both bad. Equinox has adapted the same playstyle as Invader, but is worse on paper. He doesn't actually gain anything from consistently hitting the opponent other than HP. Because of that, you have to either rush down the opponent or slowly dash through them every 10 seconds or so. Let's do it. Alright. You see this? Alright, you ready? We run away! Okay. Now get this. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna hit him again! They're gonna run away. This is the pinnacle of Hours gameplay. Truly a masterpiece. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. I keep getting hit. Alright. Fuck. Alright, we're good. We're chilling. Alright, we're good. We should be fine. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Bloxer is the game's ultimate zoner, except not really. He has a lot of projectiles, but your runs as Bloxer typically go like this. Sometimes you'll be able to scrape by and get to the second stage, but there's nothing more depressing than fighting and losing to the superior version of yourself. When you play Bloxer, it really feels like you're fighting at the ripe age of 80, but don't worry, you're still kicking, I guess. Hellion has incredibly low HP, but also has a pretty strong projectile and insanely high mobility. Honestly, I don't really like Helion. His high mobility isn't really needed because at a certain point, it's just too much. I'd say hosts like Prestige and Invader have enough mobility, but Helion's is just unnecessary. He gets one-shot most of the time, and his projectile is enough by itself. Overall, it just feels a bit too weak for the huge HP deduction you get. Harmash is probably one of the hosts that I'm going to be testing out a lot after I'm done making this video. He has a parry, but an incredibly accessible one. He also has 2 guns as an ability, which is just beautiful. I love this guy. Levels in this game have 10 pools of enemies and will throw 5 at you every stage. There can only be 2 enemies on the stage at the same time, just so that you don't go into their Discord and tell them that their game is too hard. Oh. I stand corrected. The enemies on this level aren't very impressive. Sure, you can die to them a lot more than you'd like to, but they aren't too scary. There are a few that are incredibly annoying, such as Sidearm Subs, the guy with the gun, and Seven Blossoms, the incarnation of your elementary school bully. He may not fight good, but you're not any better. The first boss is Equinox. Equinox has 2 swords, has the power of white privilege and the past, but not only that, he hits hard and heals just as hard. After about a third of his HP is gone, he'll go back to the center for phase 2. It goes up. It goes pew. This beam of light not only looks cool as hell, but also doubles the damage you take for about half a minute. If you manage to get 2/3 down, he then goes back to the center again like a little bitch. Hey, where you going, pussy? Hey, what? Wait, what? Oh. What the fuck? Yeah, that kills you. The only way to avoid that is to not chase them and instead go back to the corners, where the tornado doesn't hit you. After you successfully kill Equinox, you're ready to go to the second stage. Bloxerman stage is kinda relaxing until you run into a few key enemies that really grind your gears and censor your hentai. Astral Hornet is faster than every host in the entire game and also disables your abilities for a few seconds every once in a while if you're not careful. Scarlet Knight is incredibly difficult to hit because of his shield, and Starlight Duke is a bitch and a half. If you know, you know. The second boss is Bloxerman. According to the wiki, he appears onto the stage in a smashing fashion. In other words, he's here to fuck and not the good kind. Unfortunately, he's probably the easiest boss out of the 4. He shoots nails and that's about it. Sometimes he makes orange clones and they shoot nails too. Isn't that so riveting? It's kinda sad how easy he is to beat sometimes. That's what other people say. I've lost him plenty of times. In my defense, nails hurt. Ronin's stage is probably the most infuriating in my eyes, and it's probably a different reason for every player. Maybe you got involved in a hit and run by Fiend Rider. Maybe you took half HP from an anti-mother egg and you're suddenly rethinking all your life choices. Maybe your brain was too small for Cerebrum Colossus. No matter the reason, we all band together to collectively give Ronin's stage a glare and move on with our lives. This is probably the first video you've seen from me, or at least one of the first few, but I made a violin and piano cover of Ronin's boss music, Dance of Thorns, and it's playing in the background right now. I know it's not really relevant, but I've had a history in this game, and I just wanted to talk about that because it's kinda cool. Ronin Alpha is difficult, but he doesn't deal that much damage. He's always dodging and blocking, and that makes him really difficult to predict. Also, every once in a while, his dad will come over and drop the kids off from the daycare, and now you have to deal with those little shits too. Alright, we're turning the mic on for the final fight. This may get a subject. I was just doing this because I thought that the laser would reflect. Oh god. Alright. Let's go. Fucking get me. Alright, so we need to get tagged by one of these, and that is not how it goes. Why are there so many? Why are there so many? I'm gonna fucking die. I'm fucking dead. Alright, I need to rant for a bit, and so I needed Resident Mind footage for the final boss. Resident Mind is the final boss, by the way. And I didn't have any footage for it because I never got to it. When the first time that I did, I ended up dying in the first phase, as you literally just saw. So I was like, alright, I'll try to find some footage. I found one online, I ripped it off, and it didn't fucking work on the editing software. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just beat seconds, or at least try to. And every single goddamn time, I died to Bloxerman because of fucking Visitor. I'm never using Visitor again. And then I use Prophet, and then I still die. It's a scam. I've been scammed. Ah. They do. Why do they deal so much damage? Nails do so much damage. And so now I'm just gonna use gameplay that's not Resident Mind because I've just given up. I can't rip it off of YouTube. I can't replicate it myself. If I use an earlier difficulty, then I'm just be wasting my time. So like, yeah, that's it. That's the end of the line for me. I've basically gone insane at this point. I've been editing for the past 5 hours. I'm gonna cry. Resident Mind is scary. He uses attacks depending on circumstance. He flies fucking everywhere, and that's only a third of the boss fight. I could talk about a lot more, and I had to cut a lot from the script, and that's because I love this game, and the more I go into detail, the higher chance that 50% of my viewers leave halfway through to go read through me for the 50th time this week. That was a single sentence. Go watch Funk. Funk? Okay. How do I say it? Alright, how do I say this?
Funk.
Flunk. Got it. Thanks.